I'm Tyler Marody, Max's dad. Hello, Max.
Hello, Max.
You are so mean, she shrieked at him. I'll tell everyone how mean you are. You won't have any friends here. By now, Ralph, David, and some others had come up to them. Ruby, I won't let you do that, Ralph said clearly. Remember our promise. I don't want to remember the promise. Look at what he did. We'll ignore him forever until he leaves this school and goes back to his old school, Ruby demanded. Ralph walked between Ruby and Pete. We're not going to do this. Ruby, I know you are angry. You can tell Mr. Peitzer if you want, but we're not going to let you treat Pete like this, and we won't put up with this bad behavior either. Ruby stomped away, leaving Pete and Ralph behind. No one's ever done that before, Pete said. Why did you stand up for me? I've been in your shoes, and I learned that being a bully doesn't work. And I'm not a bystander, Ralph said. I don't stand by and let mean things happen. Besides, Ruby is my friend, and you shouldn't have ruined her shirt. Won't the other kids be mad at you for sticking up for me? Pete asked. No way. They all made the same promise. We talked about it for a long time, and Mr. Peitzer and every kid here tries to keep that promise. At my old school, I got picked on all the time, Pete said. Everybody just let it happen, so I started to tease kids before they could be mean to me. Ralph replied, We decided that when somebody tries to be a bully, no one will stand by and let it happen. We speak up or we ask for help from an adult, but we won't be bystanders to bad behavior. The bell rang and it was time to go back to class. They hate me. They'll never let me play with them, Pete said. Before Ralph could answer, David, Lucy, and Ruby came towards them. I'm sorry about what I said, Ruby apologized. I can't believe I forgot the reason why we made the promise. If we can remember to stand up for each other, school is a lot more fun. Wow, the kids here are way different than at my other school, Pete said. Maybe I'll give this promise thing a try. Great, let's talk to Mr. Peitzer, said Ruby. Hey, Ruby, sorry about your shirt, Pete added. Ruby smiled. No worries, I kind of like the new look. Everyone laughed as Pete and Ruby led the way into class. The end.